to all of you and welcome to economics class for this week. We are beginning chapter number 2 and the title is basic concept of economics. So in this lesson, dear children, we will learn the different terminologies, the various terms we use in economics. Let us begin with the concept called desire versus wants. What is desire and what is want? Desire means a mere wish that is not backed by the ability to fulfill it. Like the desire to become the richest man in the world, the desire to become the most beautiful lady in the world, or the desire to make a big multi-storied complex, which may not be possible if I don't have such enough resources. But if my desire is to achieve that, and if that does not look possible, then that is a mere want. That's a mere desire. Okay. Whereas the want is also the wish, but backed by the ability to achieve it. So that is the main difference between the desire and the want. Both are the wish, but the desire does not have the ability to get fulfilled, whereas the want has the ability to fulfill that particular wish. That is the main difference between the desire and the want. So this is the concept of the want. Now let us see the characteristics of human wants. What are the characteristics of human wants? First is the wants are unlimited. Wants are unlimited means the wants all our wants can never be fulfilled. We can never say that all my wants in my life are all fulfilled, because as soon as one want is fulfilled, another wants will definitely rise. You just imagine, you just consider your own life and you ask a question to yourself, do you want anything? Is there anything which is yet to be fulfilled? And of course you will get plenty of such items whose want is in you and that has not been fulfilled. So in short, we can say that our wants are unlimited. Wants are unlimited. Now second point is intensity of want differ. Intensity of want differ means how direly we require one commodity is different from the intensity of our demand for another product. In simple language, if you are sick, you would like to have apple also, you have to take medicine also, and you would like to have a roaming around also. Okay, but the intensity of the want, which is the most important, is taking medicine. The requirement for the want is most important. Then maybe the apple, then roaming around. Okay, so that is not as important. That's not very important. So that is our wants, but the wants differ in intensity. That means some of the wants are very, very urgent, very, very needed, whereas some wants are not as important as other wants. So the intensity of the want differ. That's a point number 2. That is the second characteristics of the human wants. Third one is all wants cannot be satisfied simultaneously. At the same time, all the wants cannot be satisfied. Like I also have several wants in my life, and those wants which are very important, I need to do, and which cost very little, I can do. And some of the wants are there in my life also, which is very, very expensive and cannot be achieved immediately, and that is also not direly required. So for these kind of wants, what a consumer will do is, he will wait for some time, he will accumulate some money and will promise to fulfill it in future. Okay, so all the wants cannot be fulfilled at the same time. So to fulfill some of the wants, we need to wait for the right time, or some of the wants has to be immediately fulfilled and some of the wants are to be postponed, because all the wants cannot be fulfilled at the same time. That is third characteristics. The fourth is wants are complementary. Complementary means some of the wants come together. Like you want to buy a car, along with that you would like to buy petrol also, and the moment you have purchased a car and a petrol, some accessories also you would like to buy. Okay, you want to take coffee, but along with coffee you would like to take some biscuits also. So your want for coffee has a joint demand, has a joint want for biscuit also. So those are complementary. Complementary is together, which are jointly the wants which come to you jointly together. Okay, like you can take the example of car, petrol, accessories, or tea and biscuits. Okay, so wants are complementary. Next is a substitutability of wants. Substitutability of wants means one want can be substituted by another product. The one for one commodity can be substituted by another product. Like it's a hot day and you'd like to have a cold drink. Your favorite is Pepsi, but you go to the shop and if Pepsi is not available, then you'd like to have some another product like Sprite. So one product, one want has been substituted by another want. So that is called substitutability of wants. One want can be substituted by another want. Okay. The factors are sometimes your want may be expensive, so that has been substituted by another product which is cheaper, or unavailability. You something which you wanted was unavailable, so you consumed that product which was available, and that was a substitute to your want. So that's a substitutability of wants. The next one is wants are competitive. Competitive means you have so many wants and all the ones compete with each other, compete in order to get fulfilled. Okay, one want would compete with another want. Like I want to have, on a hot day I would like to have a ice cream, and I needed to go to market also, I needed to go to school also. So many wants are there. Okay, but which one is the most important one for me? They will compete, all the wants will compete to get fulfilled, but which one will get fulfilled first depends upon the intensity. Okay, so though all the wants are competing, but which one will be fulfilled first depends upon the intensity. That means going to the school is the first priority. Okay, and during the free time, during lunch break or after the school, taking the ice cream, and on a holiday going to the market. So this way the want are always competing, and the want that has the highest intensity will get fulfilled first, and the rest remaining wants get postponed or they get delayed. They are also fulfilled but later. So that is wants are competitive. Next are wants multiply. Wants multiply means the wants keep on increasing, okay, over passage of time. Like when you were a small baby, what did you require? A diaper and a milk and some milk. That's all. But when you started walking, when you started coming to the school, and at this age, do you see that the wants have increased now? Did you want the laptop or the mobile when you were a small baby or when you were in the primary school? Did you require? No, today you require. And I can say that when you reach to the college level, your wants will further multiply. It will keep on increasing. Later on, when you become a working man, woman, again the wants will be different and it will be more and more. Today if you are talking about hundreds of rupees, later on you will start talking about thousands of rupees and lakhs and crores of your talk will keep on increasing, and that talk means your wants are increasing. Okay, so wants always multiply. As soon as one want is fulfilled, another want will come up. Next is wants reoccur. Reoccur means reoccurring, to come again and again. Like this morning you had the breakfast. Does it mean that your need for breakfast is over and you will never require it again? No. Tomorrow morning again you require. Day after tomorrow again you require. So once reoccur, they come again and again. You have a want to visit a washroom. So you visited, now you will never go. No. Your want is fulfilled, again that want will come to you. So wants reoccur again and again, and this will continue as long as you live. Next is some wants can be postponed. Like I have a want to buy a luxury car, but I have not purchased it. I have postponed. Why? So there are so many. For a consumer, price is an important factor, and more than that, the education of the children, or whether you have money or not, your health condition, your financial condition, your family planning, so many factors are there. So those wants which are not as important, not very important, you like to postpone. Yes, of course, when all other wants are fulfilled, then you like to fulfill that want which you had postponed. So all the wants cannot be fulfilled at the same time. Some of the wants has to be postponed, and we do postpone in our life. Like I have a plan to go to Goa, but I have been postponing. Okay, just for an example, I'm giving just an example that I want to go to Goa. It's a want, but what have I done is I have not visited, so I have kept on postponing it for several reasons. Next is wants remain ahead of availability of goods and services. That means in this world the want is always more than the quantity of the goods and services that are available in the world. If you see how much of gold is available in this world, and how much of gold do the man require, the requirement is always more than what is available. If the gold was easily available, and if it was easily possible to achieve, then I would have achieved, or I would have demanded hundreds of bags of gold. But it is not possible because it is limited, and the things which are limited is expensive, cannot be achieved so easily. Okay, so whatever goods and services are available, these are always less than what our wants are. That means our wants are always more than the quantity of the commodities which are available in this world. The quantities of the goods and services which are available in the world, these are always less than the want that we have for these goods and services. That means our wants are always more than the quantity of the commodities of the goods and services which are available for us in this world. So these are some of the words. I have given you the main concept, and at this and in this class, children, you simply require to know the topic and explain in few sentences of your own. That will suffice and that will do needful. So this one I have covered. Please refer to the book. At the end of the exercise there are some questions. Whatever topic is covered in the video, please find out the questions and start answering them. If you have difficulties and doubts, please make phone calls, or you can text me in my personal WhatsApp number. And please do remain at home and do the work. Take care of yourself, and thank you.